The third type of volcano can occur as a unique cinder cone volcano, or be part of a vent on a much larger volcano. What I am referring to are cinder cones, which are a type of medium-sized volcanic cone. Cinder cones, also called scoria cones, have a cone shape with a central vent, and are formed by mildly explosive eruptions. During these eruptions, fine particles of ash are ejected from the volcano and largely fall close to the erupting vent, thus building the cone. One notable cinder cone is Paracutin in Mexico. However, sometimes pumice cone, a cinder cone-like vent, forms at a silicic volcano, forming not only out of cinders but also pumice. These features are known as pumice cones and form in far more explosive eruptions than their cinder cone counterparts. Typical pumice cone-forming eruptions first deposit pumice in a cone around a vent, then depositing fine ash, before generating one or more viscous lava flows. Shield volcano. The fifth type of a volcano is a broad, gently inclining edifice that resembles the side view of a round medieval period shield. It is from this that we get the name shield volcano. Shield volcanoes form from the largely effusive eruption of low viscosity lavas which move relatively quickly. Due to their fast movement speed, these lavas are deposited far from the erupting vent and thus build a very gentle slope. The largest volcanoes in the world by volume are shield volcanoes, with one example being Mauna Loa in Hawaii. Pyroclastic shield volcano. However, not all shield volcanoes are created equal. Sometimes, shield volcanoes form not through primarily effusive eruptions but instead primarily explosive eruptions. Known as pyroclastic shield volcanoes, these form through numerous sub-Plinian to Plinian eruptions with a low but broad eruption column that disperse ash over a wide area. One example of such is Emi Kusi in the nation of Chad. A stratovolcano has the stereotypical profile of stratovolcano, a volcano, with a relatively steep slope which increases up until the peak of the mountain. Stratovolcanoes are built from overlapping layers of ash from explosive eruptions overlaid with lava flows. Stratovolcanoes are generally built out of andesite or basaltic andesite and often have a distinguishable gray color. When highly viscous lava erupts onto the surface, lava dome complex, typically of a dacite or rhyolite composition, it often forms a dome-shaped feature with a steep drop-off at the edge of a flow. Sometimes, volcanoes can be built by one or more of these, and are thus termed lava dome complexes. The Lassen Peak volcano is a perfect example of this, as one of its recent eruptive centers known as the Chaos Crags consists of 6 overlapping domes of dacite lava. I hope that you found today's video other volcano types helpful. Tomorrow's video, which will briefly discuss the remaining 7 volcano types, will be linked on the left-hand side of the end video screen once it goes live. As a final note, I would like to thank my patron Harold Snyder for upgrading their membership tier to this channel.